Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I think we waited long enough. We could begin with the AMA. Just to remind everyone, this is being recorded live. So, uh, so thanks everyone for coming for this AMA session with Hakunamatata. We will start off with the developers introducing themselves on the project and just giving us a brief rundown of the project. We do know that this is a huge project, a huge NFT gaming project, and they did had a project before, which was huge as well. So we like just to get a breakdown and an introduction of from the development team.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Thank you for having us, Cryptotrini Group. Thank you for everybody joining us. My name is Ziad Ahmed, and I am the CEO of this project. I think next we could have Prankit speak. Prankit, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Frankit, and I'm the current Chief Marketing Officer for Hakunamatata. Zishan?
Hey,
Yes.
hey guys, how's everybody doing? I'm actually the executive director of operations and management. I'm glad to be a part of the project and look forward to this AMA today.
Perfect. We have three more members, but they're busy at the moment. One's from Philippines, one from US, one from UK. So they're pretty much caught up with other stuff. One's the CFO, one's the chief strategist officer, and the other is chief investment officer. So yeah, they're pretty much busy. So it's going to be three of us today. So if you have any questions for us, if you have anything, just let us know, and we'll be glad to have answer them.
All right, I'm glad to be the first person to ask this question. Uh, I've joined your Telegram channel for some while now, and I must say
Yeah.
you guys are actually doing a wonderful job with the charity and everything. Seriously, I am so bullish with this project, and I can't wait for it to launch. Okay, first of all, I want one of you guys to please introduce the project to us. What is it about, and what's the purpose of the project? Because I'm in the group right now. I've joined the Akuma Matata group right now, and there are a lot of pin messages. I couldn't over 300 pin messages. I can't get through to get introduction, and I'm actually not seeing the website also. So please give us a brief introduction about the project, the purpose, the vision, and the mission, and also, do you guys have a website?
Yeah, of course. Firstly, to answer your question, of course, we have a website. I don't know who's sharing the screen right now. If you can just let me know.
Oh, I'm doing the shared screen. If you want, you can take over the shared screen. If you want to go into anything in details, let me stop the sharing screen now.
No, it's okay. It's okay. That's okay. There's nothing specific at the moment. You can just we can see the website from there.
Okay, I can see the website, but you can still tell me about the mission, the vision, and the purpose, please.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. So basically, Hakuna Matata was a project that was started by us five developers initially, and our main idea was because this phase and ourselves we got burned on a lot of projects, we got scammed and rug pulled on a lot of projects, and we're like, we're sick of tired of this, man. We have to do something. Uh, you know, we us friends, we had each of us had some certain set of skills, and we thought we can bring all these skills together. Each person can bring their unique abilities, and we can just launch this project. So we actually brainstormed a lot of names. We came up with Hakuna Matata. We felt this was a good name, and our main vision and idea was, of course, to give people the security to actually invest with us, get a return, not get rug pulled. That was the first thing. And the other thing was, at the same time, everyone is He's making money. We understand this is an investment space. However, at the same time, let's also give back to people. That's also a central part of our project. We wanted to give back, especially to the needy people who are having trouble even getting a couple of meals, or in some instances, one meal per day, make their lives easier as much as we could in our capacity. So yeah, that was the main vision and the main idea that we came up with. And we were like, okay, let's do it. And we understand that in BSE space, you can just either launch a project for a few weeks, make some money off it, move on to the next project. A lot of developers do that actually in this space. They usually don't dox themselves. People just invest for the sake of luck and just for the sake of making 5x, 10x, 2x, 3x, whatever they feel like. So uh, people invest regardless into projects. We're like, okay, let's docs, let's give people the security, let's make sure that they have investment security, let's make sure that we also, whatever we share with them, whatever we speak about, the goals that we speak about, we also make sure that we actually deliver on those goals. That was also most important to us. There's no point in just speaking and then delivering on nothing. So uh, we have almost donated, for our first contract, we had almost donated $40,000, approximately, I think $36,000, if I have to be close to the exact number. And there were four different charities, one in Africa, one in US. The US charity, of course, they donate, they have a project going on in the African country of Mozambique, one in Palestine, and then, of course, one was in Kenya. So those were our donations actually, and the main idea of this project was to also at the same time, one of the main ideas actually was to make our token or our currency usable by people in day-to-day lives, like make it, the idea is for you to, for example, have this currency. There's no point in having cryptocurrency in your pocket if you're not able to use it. You go to a grocery shop, and if you want to buy, for example, a can of Coke, why not pay with cryptocurrency? This is the main idea. So unfortunately, we had to change our contract due to a few security problems. So we did that, and now we have, like, most of our central vision is the same, and we have added a few things to it. For example, an NFT game, and a bunch of other utilities. And our NFT game is going to have our own blockchain, or at least part of a blockchain initially. And the idea is to move towards creating a separate and a wholly solely our own blockchain, Hakuna Matata's own blockchain down the line. That's the end goal. Our other use cases are an NFT marketplace. The NFT marketplace has a twist to it because it's also related to charity. So a part of every transaction on our NFT marketplace is going to go to charity. So, we already have 1% of our taxation that goes directly into our charity wallet, and the other percent, sorry, and the other source of charity funds that we're going to receive is from the NFT marketplace. Apart from that, of course, we have our NFT game. We're going to create a charity ecosystem platform, and numerous other use cases that are in the works right now. That's
Okay,
kind of
that's
an initial summary for you guys if you didn't already know about our project.
wow, wonderful. That's a very long introduction, and I'm really very, very learned about that. It's wonderful. I can see the vision, the mission, and the purpose. That's so nice. I have a long list of questions because I just have to win this 0.5 BME because I'm in school and I have to support my tutor fee and stuff. So to move on about that, I'm from Africa. The Akuma Matata is like a name from South Africa. So why do you guys choose the name Akuma Matata? And I think you guys are not from Africa, or are you guys from?
Yeah, we're actually from a lot of countries. I'm from Pakistan, Prakit's from India, Zishan's from US, Rupan's also in US. AJ is from UK, and Gino is from the Philippines. So we have quite a diverse team. So yeah, answering your question, we have also Hakuna Matata. However, we are very strategic. We're always like there is a
Your line is breaking. Can you reconnect?
Yeah, I just got a message. He's just joining again.
Okay, okay. We'll wait for him.
I'm sorry, I have some connectivity problems. Am I audible now?
All right. Yeah, you're live.
Okay, cool, cool. So, uh, I'm sorry, what was the question? I forgot. Could you please repeat the
Okay,
question?
okay. Yeah, don't worry. You've actually answered the question before, because I was asking why because I'm from Africa and I know the meaning of this Akuma Matata. So I'm like, why the name? But you've told me you guys are from diverse, from
Yeah,
international countries, which is wonderful. So it means you guys are not from one continent. You are
yeah.
from actually different continents, which is wonderful. So it means it's not just a team of a group of friends in between the same place. So that's nice. I want to move on with that. You said how many team members you guys have all together working on this project?
We have 5 people in our
Five.
development
Okay.
have
You're breaking up.
Uh,
You're breaking
you're
up.
breaking up. You're breaking up again, Zed. Try to check your connection.
Zed, can you hear us? Okay, he's gonna join again. Yeah,
I
Telegram
hope it's
has
okay
it.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. I can hear you now. You
Yeah,
said you guys
okay.
are five?
Okay. Yeah, 5 in the main core team, 7 people in our secondary team. We have people taking care of social medias, our graphic team. In fact, 8. We just hired one more graphic designer, so we have 8 in our secondary team. And
Okay.
we're now we're moving forward to hiring some technical people, especially blockchain developers. We'll be onboarding at least 3 to 4 people more, some for marketing, and we have game developers working on our project. Of course, it's outsourced, but right now there are 6 people working on the development of our game, and there's a separate company that's working on our NFT marketplace.
Okay, great. Uh, anyone else have any other question? I know Vinny has his list.
Hey, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, Vinny, we are hearing you. I, I think Vinny might be having some connectivity issue. But so a quick question, guys. What is the game about?
Oh,
If you have info on it as yet, what is will be the game or the NFT marketplace about? We know that NFT is getting a lot of hype right now, and will that be released on the launch, and or will it be released after post launch?
No, of course, the NFT marketplace will be released post-launch because it takes the development of an NFT marketplace, depending upon the quality of work you want to deliver or the quality of marketplace you want, it takes time. So we're expecting within 1 to 2 or at most 3 months to deliver on the marketplace. The company that we're in touch with actually has a wide list. They work for a lot of companies. They've worked for Apple, they've worked for IBM, among a lot of other big companies. So this is a
okay.
really professional company. They have shown us a prototype of the company. I'm sorry, the prototype of the NFT marketplace, the initial prototype, and it looks brilliant. It's sleek. At the same time, it's amazing. The
Okay, I think I am having some connectivity issues as well. Uh,
Yeah, Zed should continue.
Am I audible, guys?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay, okay. Uh, So the basic idea of the NFT marketplace is to actually we'll have artwork over there, we'll have music work over there, and we'll have some videos over there as well. You know, videos will be related to independent animation work. You see these short animated movies, you know, that says a story that's like 5 or 10 minutes, so people would be able to buy that as well. And of course, the most important part is the gaming. So gaming characters. If there are any weapons, any skins, any modifications to anything in the game, you will be able to buy it off the NFT marketplace. And if you guys don't already know, we have Tony Bancroft on board. Tony Bancroft is basically the character, the creator of Pumbaa character from The Lion King. So there's a character in The Lion King by the name of Pumbaa, and he actually came on board with us. He created our own character. You can see the bull character on our website, and you can take a look at it. We'll be redesigning our website. This is just the first version. And you know the bull character is the central is our own mascot. You know it's a trademark the bull character. It's copyrighted, so of course everything is done lawfully. And Tony Bancroft actually has his own community. He has his own, artist friends, and they will be coming on board an NFT marketplace and creating their own art and selling it, of course, to the community.
Okay. For the liquidity, I want to ask, what's the percentage that's going to be locked, and for how long is going to be locked?
So the liquidity, of course, 100% of the liquidity will be locked. That's the first thing. And we're actually contemplating between the duration of the lock because for our previous contract, we had our contract announced and we were facing some security problems. And because of a renounced contract, we could not make any changes. So, because of a renounced contract, we had these limitations. So this time around, the contract will not be renounced. That's the first thing. We've had our experiences, and the second thing, we'll lock our liquidity, but somewhere between maybe 6 months to 1 year, because we noticed that previous time around we were in talks with Probit Exchange, and it's difficult for these exchanges, especially when you have locked liquidity and two things: locked liquidity and a renounced contract. So it's difficult for either. So it creates kind of a conundrum where you can't move forward and back, but you still want to deliver exchanges to the project and everything. So, we're going to lock our liquidity initially, maybe up to a year. And then from there, when it gets unlocked, depending upon the requirements, if we have to move our liquidity to some exchange, we can move it or we can relock it upon unlocking of the liquidity. So, yeah.
Okay. Have you guys had the private sales of this particular project already? And what's the hard cap and soft cap, please?
Yeah, so the hard cap of our project is 2,500 BNBs. 2,000 BNBs will be raised in our whitelisting, and 500 BNBs will be raised on our DXCL pre-sale.
No, no, no.
So for
That for the pre-sale. I mean the private sales. Or you guys don't have any private sales?
yeah, that's the whitelist. So our whitelist limit is 2,000 BNBs, and we have
Okay.
as of this moment we have 1,500 BNBs, 1,500 whitelist spots. I'm sorry, 1,500 whitelist spots that we're giving away. So we actually, every 3 to 4 days, we have a mini game going on our Telegram group. So you can actually come onto our mini game, play that mini game, and the top 2 or 3 winners are chosen after every 3 or 4 days for whitelist spots. So we're giving whitelist spots that way as well. Apart from Gleam,
All
you
right.
can also take part in our Gleam competition, and you can also we're also conducting a shilling contest. So we will also be giving away a lot of whitelist spots to shillers who are helping us with shilling.
Are you guys by any means audited by a well-known maybe websites? Are you being audited, or you are in the process?
Yeah, that's a really good question. That's a really good question. We're actually being audited by CERTIC. CERTIC gave us the first report, and they actually have, they gave us our first report. We took a look at it. Since our contract is not deployed, we can make changes to our contract. So CERTIC gave us the first report. We took a look at a contract. They suggested some changes. We made those changes to the contract, and we have resent the contract to them. They're taking a look as we speak, and hopefully by next week they will give us a green light, and we will finalize launch date for our project.
All right, that's so nice. Now, for the NFT marketplace, for now, are you guys deploying your NFT within your company, within your project, or you using a third party for the marketplace? Or you guys going to create a marketplace where people can buy NFT ASAP, or you using the third parties?
No, we are creating our own NFT marketplace, a dedicated Hakuna Matata NFT marketplace where you will be able to mint NFTs, be it artwork, be it music work, be it videos, and of course the gaming items, as I mentioned before. So it's a dedicated NFT marketplace. Is us. It's no one.
All right, that's perfect. Sorry, if anybody have a question, can ask, but I have a list of long questions here. I hope you don't mind, Zaid.
Yeah, no worries,
Oh,
brother.
Guys, I have
hello,
a question.
Susan. I just want to add that I've been following Hakuna Matata for a long time, and I have spoken with Ziad and Shashan as well, and I'm very confident that this project has the team necessary for it to go very far. A lot of projects only have like one or two devs, and it gets too big for them. But I don't think this will be the case with this project. Uh, and there has been a question actually in the main chat, which may be smart to answer. Ia Frias asks if how do you prevent a dump? If I'm not mistaken, I heard you will airdrop those holders of old Hakuna Matata tokens.
Yeah, that's actually a very good question. Thank you, EF Prius, for asking that question. Initially, for our old holders, number one, since we're starting with a low market cap, it will not benefit to them because a lot of these holders, whoever had to sell paper hands, they sold even before the drain. So for diamond holders, even number one, if you're a diamond holder and if you're still here, number one, I'm saying that they won't sell. However, of course, they're investors. They're going to sell at some point, and it number one, it won't be smart to sell at a lower market cap because they will only be getting a fraction of what they had invested. And the other thing is, in the first week of launch, we are only airdropping 50% of their total holdings to them. So either way, it would be they would have to be really stupid to sell it because number one, they'll only be selling 50% because that's what they have access to in the first week. And number two, at a lower market cap, no one would want to sell. Someone who has invested, for example, 15 to $20,000. Why would they sell their bags for $500 or $1,000 at a lower market cap? So yeah, we've thought about this from a lot of angles, and this is what we feel is the best solution for everyone.
Okay, do you guys have an anti-bot measure here for snipers who just want to pop in a lot of money and dump ASAP? Is that a measure on ground with the dev? And number two question I want to ask again is there a buyback measure, automatic or manual buyback? Are you guys having those in plan?
Yeah. For the buyback, our buyback is actually manual. So for the 2,000 BNBs that we are raising, 1,000 BNBs will be dedicated for buyback. So we will have a manual buyback wallet that we will have access to and that we will take care of and use it whenever we feel it's the best time to use it. It's not just using 1,000 BNBs to buy it's going to be done strategically. We have We have really smart people in our team, and we are going to time those buys. It's going to be smaller buys, but just to keep the chart on a healthier side rather than discouraging people. These normally what people do is they see a couple of red candles and they start selling. We don't want that discouragement. So we're going to keep our chart healthy. We're going to make sure it's positive for everyone, and we're going to use it little by little. So it's basically a manual buyback.
Yeah, for the anti-bot measure, you have not answered that. What's for the anti-bots? What are you guys going to do about those snipers?
Yeah, we've actually, to honestly answer your question, number one, for most part of the times we cannot stop these botters and snipers. However, there is one way where what you could do is initially you could just insert or inject a small amount of liquidity. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what I was saying is there is one solution that I can think of as of this moment, and what you can do is you could inject a very small amount into the liquidity early on. And what happens is in the first few minutes, these botters and snipers, because they have to pay a high gas fee, they get wrecked at that point. They get wrecked directly because of the high gas fee problem and because of low liquidity. However, at the same time, even genuine investors like yourself are going to invest into the project, and when even when they try to invest in the first few minutes, of course they're going to get in and they're going to get wrecked too, and they're going to lose money, for some people even 0.5 bnb or 1 bnb is a lot of money. So what I was saying is initially you could
Okay. Sorry. The another question I have is the slippage. What's the slippage that are you planning to use? The buy and the sell.
Zia, are you there? I think he's having issues again, but I can answer the question for you. So for the buy, we have a 15% tax, and for the sell, we have an 18% tax. So if you want, I can break down the tokenomics for you as well.
Please, you can do that so that other people can also learn.
Yeah. So for the buy, we have a 5% BUSD rewards. So 5% will go through to reward to the holders. 4% will be burned, and 2% for marketing, 3% for liquidity, LP feedback, and 1% for charity. Whereas for sales, it's the same thing, but the 5% rewards have been increased to an 8%. So the holders in this way, those who hold will be rewarded with extra rewards. So our tokenomics are built to reward our holders.
All
Uh,
right, that's so
yeah.
nice. You can say, you can speak. I can hear you.
Yeah. No, no, I thought Zia was saying something. I just
Yeah,
guess.
good.
Yeah.
I don't think his connection is on. Maybe you should leave the chat and join again because we can't hear
yeah,
him.
I'm
Oh,
here.
okay,
I
okay.
left and I came back.
All
Yeah.
right, good. The other question I have now, sorry, Zed and the team. I actually have a small group of Africans crypto traders that is not up to it's just a few group in my channel. So anytime I
Mhm.
put in a new project for them. Maybe I share the link of your Telegram and I tell them to invest. They will ask me all these questions. So, and as the
Yeah.
creator of the group, I would love to have an answer to those questions so that I could able to tell them, oh yeah, go ahead and get this. So that's why I have a long list of questions. And again, I really wish I can win the
No problem.
0.05 million. All right. So another question I have is, what's your marketing plan?
So for our marketing plans right now, especially in BSE Scan, we also were mentioning this somewhere else yesterday, is you cannot go through the route of conventional marketing, just creating graphic posts and doing it on, posting them on social medias and stuff. It's much more than that, especially in BSE space. In BSE space, you have special people who shill for you. There's whale groups. You have to reach out to a lot of Twitter influencers who work in a lot of who work for a lot of cryptocurrencies. They have their own groups. They have their own channels. For YouTube, it's the same way. So for us, we have actually hired two marketing teams right now. One is from US and one is from the European side. So basically these marketing teams have worked with a lot of projects. Some have worked with baby xrp, some have worked with baby cake, mini doge, baby doge. So they have worked with quite some good projects out there that have done that have reached really good high market caps. So we're using these people. We have brought them on board. We have a deal with them. We have an agreement with them, and they have strategized a plan for us, and we're going to follow those plans, especially for pre-sale. We're gonna create a lot of hype around our project, especially before pre-sale. It's gonna keep working on even after pre-sale, even after the launch of project.
Okay. Immediately after launch, when are you guys planning to put out your first NFT? When are you guys
The see The thing about creating an NFT is very simple. We could create an NFT right now and just mint it on any NFT marketplace. We could do it on the BSE marketplace. We could create any NFT. The idea is to not create an NFT. The idea is to create an NFT marketplace, our own dedicated, separate marketplace belonging only to Hakuna Matata, where any investor, any person, especially holders, they could easily do that. Or if anyone wants to come to our NFT marketplace, sell their work, of course, they'll have to buy some tokens, or using BNBs, they could mint NFTs on our platform. So that's that's how it actually works. So if speaking of NFT marketplace, it's going to take at least 2 to 3 months to launch our marketplace. The development takes a lot of time. It's a lot of process, to be honest. So it's going to take 2 to 3 months. However, we'll have the money that we will raise from pre-sales, from our whitelist, from our pre-sales, and we're going to pay these companies right away so they can start working. They have actually, in some capacity, started working, and they're gonna work even more to make sure that they deliver on the marketplace as soon as possible.
All right? Do you guys have planned to burn any token maybe in the future?
To sorry, what?
Do you guys have planned to burn any token, any of your token, maybe some millions of your token? Do you have any plan to
Oh yeah,
burn
yeah,
some?
yeah, yeah, yeah. As you can already see, 4% in our tokenomics, 4% on every buy and sell will be burned from the total supply. On every transaction, 4% will be sold. I'm saying 4% will be burnt on every transaction. That's the first thing. That's our automatic burns, and we also have manual burns that we will be conducting down the line.
Wow, it sounds like a very wonderful project for me because you guys have a large, large pocket for buyback, which is 50% of the 2,000 BNB to buyback, and you guys also still want to burn a token. Man, this is
Yeah,
a go
yeah,
go
yeah,
for me. It's a really go go
yeah, yeah.
for
We're
me.
definitely gonna burn. Yeah,
Yeah, seriously.
yeah.
Like I can't imagine how this is gonna go so wide because for burning a token, it's pushed out your project higher. And again, you're actually hitting every dip that comes in, you're hitting it up with a buyback, then it means you guys are is surely going to the moon, bro. I'm glad to be
Yeah.
in this team and I can't wait for the pre-sale and also the launch. Thank you for your answers. Thank you so much then.
Okay,
No worries,
great.
brother. No worries.
Okay, great, Vinny.
Yo,
So I'm
yeah,
seeing some more questions coming in here, guys. One person is
can I ask a
asking,
couple of things, guys?
Sure.
All right, I
from
see
another,
the group is called Cryptotrini Group. So is this actually a Trinidad group? We got some Trinis in the building down here.
uh, someone is speaking, or
Yeah, this is E. I'm right here.
oh, okay. You're
Can you
asking
hear
a
me?
question about Hakuna Matata, or
Yeah, we can hear you.
yes?
Yes, I'm asking. I see the
Yeah.
group that you're hosting, the AMA, and it's the Cryptotrini Group. I'm from one of the West Indian countries, so I'm asking, do we have some West Indian people that are trading? I'm trying to link with more white people. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, bro.
because
So
crypto.
okay, sorry, bro. We are, well, yes, I'm from Trinidad, West Indian country, but we are having an AMA with a project right now, so we can always discuss that afterwards. But
No, man, I got questions for Hakuna Matata. Firstly, I just
okay,
wanted to
great,
make
great,
sure we got some West Indian people in the building. I
excellent,
wanted
bro,
to ask you,
excellent.
the 1% charity is something that really gets to me. Do you have a charity organization that you're willing to partner with? And what is the direct reason why you want to partner with this charity, may I ask?
Yeah, so we have already partnered with HRF UK, the Human Relief Foundation UK, that we've already donated $7,000 to, and this organization actually donated to Palestinian, the Palestinian project. They have so many projects going on, some in Yemen, some in different places. So, Zishan, in the meantime, as I speak, could you please share the pictures from the Palestinian donations and other donations as well? We also
Yeah, sure.
have donated to the Kenyan project. It's an AMB Bitok Foundation. It focuses on children's education because in Kenya, there's these the government already provides you education up till primary level. After that, you have to study on your own. So this foundation actually, helps these students to help them to get into primary school. They give them fees, they give them uniforms, they give them everything, and they also, in some cases, help some students, especially brilliant students, help them get university scholarships, either nationally or internationally. There's one other organization by the name of uh, Charity Water. They are based in US and UK, and we donated to one of their projects in Mozambique. They're working on a water project. So there's a village in Mozambique that has water shortage problems, and this charity actually creates a system for them, a water system where these problems get solved. Because in a lot of these villages, these women and children have to travel like 8 to 10 kilometers every day, back and forth just to bring water into their villages. So what this project does is it actually helps them. The charity creates a water system in their village so that they don't have to waste time traveling, and they can, these children and these women can spend a lot of a better part of their life doing things like focusing on their kids' education and spending more time with their families. So yeah, and there was one other charity that we donated to. It's the International Committee of Red Cross. They have a lot of projects around the world. We chose the Yemen project because Yemen's facing a lot of problems, and they have water shortage over there. They have food shortage. They have medical supply shortage, and a lot of problems over there that they had to take care of. So we donated to them. All in all, we've almost donated around 37,000 dollars to date, and we'll be doing more donations. Right now, we're in touch with another charity. They are based off in UK, but the most of the work that they do is on the Greece border. They're helping a lot of refugees over there, especially refugees from Syria, from Iraq, from Afghanistan. There's kids over there. There's kids without any families. You'll be surprised, the amount of things that's going on around the world. But yeah, answering the question of partnerships, we have partnered up with all of these charities except ICRC. ICRC's partnering process is quite longer. You have to donate at least, I think, maybe tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, and to partner up with them. And the main reason of partnering up with these charities is, what they do is they advertise about us on their socials. We can use their logo, we can use the material that they provide us, so it kind of gives us the freedom of advertising and marketing about these projects as well as for us.
Perfect. I love the in-depth explanation, and it really shows that you are passionate about what you are doing, and it's not just something that you're just putting out there for the sake of putting it out there. That was the main reason I asked, and you
Yeah,
answered very effectively and very efficiently. Great job, and completely on board. And see you at launch. All right, guys. I'll just buy, and I won't try to get any more.
definitely,
Good
brother.
luck. Have a good job.
We hope to see you
Okay.
guys there.
Yeah. Can I ask one more question, please? Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I saw from your work because I just check up your website personally right now. To verify everything you guys have been saying. Why do you guys choose to hold the pre-sale on your websites? Are you
Uh,
guys? Yeah. Are you guys planning
do
to
you
hold
do
the
you mean a
pre-sale?
private pre-sale? Do you mean a private
Y-
pre-sale?
Yeah, I think so because I saw something a pre-sale coming soon. Pre-sale tokens, BNB raised
Yeah, yeah, sure.
2000. So I was thinking
Yeah, yeah.
if is it gonna be held on your website or DXL or Unicrypt?
No, no.
The
So
pre-sale.
only our total pre-sale is worth 2,500 BNBs, 2,500 BNBs. 500
Okay.
BNBs worth of pre-sale will be held on DXL directly, and
Okay.
2,000 BNBs will be a whitelisted pre-sale, or you could call it a private pre-sale, whereby we'll choose a list of people. We'll choose 1,500 people, and those 1,500 people can donate to us. We'll give them a time and date. We'll give them a list, whoever we choose, and they will donate with us. And the reason we want to raise those 2,000 BNBs is our NFT marketplace is expensive. We have to spend money on that. Our gaming development, it's expensive. There's a saying in my country: money only comes after money. So what the idea is, to when you spend money, only then are you getting more money in return. So uh, the NFT company, it's expensive, the game is expensive, and of course we'll be donating some big amount to our charities after launch as well. So that's the reason we are going for such a high amount of a pre-sale that has a lot of money initially.
Oh, that's so nice. I wish I'm part of the private sales because I really love your project. And take it from me, I'm going to my page right now to advertise you guys. It's a very nice project you have there. Good luck.
That's amazing, brother. We're really grateful for all your efforts. And you can take part into our pre-sale. We have a Gleam competition going on right now. Like I mentioned, we have a game competition going on every 2 to 3 days, whereby we give out 2 to 3 whitelist spots. And you can also be part of our shilling contest and maybe try for a whitelist spot over there as well.
Yeah, sure. I'll be on the whitelist. I'm sure I'll do that.
Yeah, we'll share the whitelist link with you guys over here, the Gleam, so you guys can take part in our Gleam. Zishan or Shishi, could you please share the link over here, the Gleam competition.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure Trini will do that. He always do that after I'm here. Me.
Yes, of course, guys. So let's move on to some of the other questions I've seen. Anybody has any question they want to bring on the voice chat? Because I will move on to some of the typed questions from the group.
I do have a question for Ziad. Um,
Yeah,
so you guys had a Hakuna Matata token previously. Can you explain what happened with that and what you're doing to prevent something like that from happening again?
yeah, that's a really good question. Thank you for asking that question. So, one of our developers actually, first time around, our liquidity was manually fed and everything. So, one of our developers, he was snapping some funds from the marketing and charity wallets, and of course from the liquidity, because our liquidity was fed manually into PancakeSwap. So we found that out. He left the project, but we found it out later. We did our investigations and everything. He stole quite a sum of money. So he had access to all these wallets. He had the seed phrase and everything. And we couldn't have a compromised project. We couldn't continue the project that's compromised where we weren't confident enough because he still had access to those wallets and he could still steal. So we decided to drain our liquidity, rewrite our contract, start a contract, and improve it. Uh, Coming back to your question, is how we're preventing it this time. The first thing is our liquidity this time around. It's automatic. We won't have access to it, so the contract will be sending. When if you make a transaction, 3% will be sent to the contract, and the contract will send it to PancakeSwap directly. So there's no access to anyone, and it can't be accessed by anyone forever. That's the first thing. The other thing is we're going to have multi-signature wallets. So every wallet will be managed by 3 or 4 people. So, for example, even if I alone have access and to one wallet and it's a multi-signature wallet, I cannot go through a transaction if the rest of the team members do not, from their own wallets, they don't, okay that transaction. So, for example, let's assume I want to sell $1,000 worth of tokens from our marketing wallet for some marketing deliverable. What I do is I will apply for it. I'll tell everyone to make sure that yeah we need this much money. We're going to do it. It's all systematic. So I'm going to okay the transaction, and the rest of 2 or 3 or 4 people from our team are going to okay that transaction. Then only will I be able to withdraw. So everyone is gonna be accountable, and everything is gonna be done in a systematic manner. So there's no way anyone to steal funds from us.
Okay, thank you for your answer. That sounds pretty good. I also have another question. Are you guys doxed?
Yeah, we're dogs. We're dogs enough. Like before our first contract pre-sale, we are dogs from there. We hold an AMA every Sunday. We just had an AMA today. Today we had it on Telegram, but usually our AMAs are held on uh, usually our AMA is held on Twitch. And all our AMAs after they're recorded from the Twitch session, and all our AMAs are uploaded on our YouTube channel. So you could just go from our website, just go to our YouTube channel. You can watch all our AMAs from day one till today, and you can see our pictures on our website. We have our social links, to from our website. So you can go and check out my Twitter. If you want my Instagram or LinkedIn, whatever you want, you can ask me, no problem. You can also follow me on Twitter. That's good for you. It's healthy. So yeah, yeah,
Right, that's all the
yeah.
questions
So
I have. Thank you for your
yeah,
answer.
you're welcome. You're welcome, man.
Yeah,
I have a
one
question.
more. Oh, sorry, Ivan, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to know what is going to what is going to be published on the NFT platform, and who is going to be publishing their NFTs in that platform once it is open up.
Open to everyone. Our NFT platform, anyone can mint an NFT on our platform, uh, be it a picture or a graphic, be it music or be it videos. So it's open for everyone. Even you can mint NFTs on that platform. It's open to everyone. So there's no restriction. But of course, like I said, we have Tony Bancroft on board. We'll have some really good people. Tony is a legend in the artistic world. So he'll be selling his NFTs, but just like those NFT marketplaces like Rarible and OpenSea, especially on the Ethereum blockchain, you could just mint NFTs on our place. There's no restriction on anyone. Anyone from the community, any outsider can come and just be part of our NFT marketplace.
Yes, but is the content going to be classified, so to speak, or is it going to be content specific to a certain niche, or say, for
No,
example,
open.
any kind of NFT? You know, like for example,
Any kind.
there are certain sites that specialize on certain types of NFTs, for example, on a certain
No,
niche.
of course,
Is that going to be our
I
case
understand your
or
question.
not?
Yeah, everything. Except there are some pornography NFTs and all that won't be allowed. Some NSFW content, some pornographic content that won't be allowed, of course. But apart from that, you can do anything you want. You could do gaming. I know you could have gaming characters over there. You could have cartoon characters over there. You can have your own characters. You could have a painting that you want to be sold as an NFT. You could sell whatever the hell you want to sell. You can create your own music if you're a musician. And I know, especially a lot of West Indians, they love music. So you could just create a track, maybe 30 seconds, 1 minute. It could be a dope track, and you could upload it. You could sell it as a music NFT. So yeah, you have the freedom of doing whatever you want to do. Except, of course, there won't be any violent stuff or pornographic stuff. We don't need that on NFT marketplace. Other than that, it's open to everyone. It won't be. If we start, if we allow pornography, it's just gonna be another OnlyFans thing. So that's not gonna happen. However, just answering your question, yes, you can just create, mint any form of NFT apart from just a few limitations. You can do anything.
Okay, yeah, and I have a follow-up question to that one. Okay, so it's going to be a general content NFT platform. The question would be, how are we going to differentiate ourselves from other platforms that are, for general content as well? What marketing strategy are we going to follow in order to promote this platform and get people to come to this platform instead of going to others once it's open, obviously?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, of course, it's going to be a general platform. However, there's going to be categories for everything. There's categories for even, for example, in graphics, like I've mentioned, you could create a game character for. It could be your creation. It could be your unique creation for a game. It could be your unique creation it could be a painting, a drawing, for example, of a football player, of a certain item, or anything. So that's just one. There's going to be different categories. It could be games, it could be movies, characters. It could be whatever you want to do. As for the marketing part, like I said, Tony Bancroft. I think you guys don't know about him. I suggest that you guys definitely research about him. Tony Bancroft is a legendary artist, and he's extremely big in the animation world. Everyone knows him in the animation world. There was a recent animated movie, Space Jam 2, whereby there was LeBron James also in that movie, animated character of LeBron James, and there were Looney Tunes characters like Bugs Bunny, Tweety, etc. All these characters. So he worked on that movie, and He's the director of Mulan. Mulan is a movie. It's a Disney movie. He was a director of that. He has worked on numerous other Disney movies, especially The Lion King. There's a character in The Lion King. So he'll be selling his NFTs over there. He also has, like, I keep talking to him back and forth. He also has characters of his own that he has done in his lifetime. He has created, designed them. However, he has never brought them out to public. He could do that. His brother Tom Bancroft is also an artist like him. They're animated artists, and they have lots of other artists in their community. So we're hoping to advertise through them and make this a also an animation focused NFT marketplace among other categories. So yeah, we're hoping to advertise and market through Tony Bancroft and through his community, and through the people or through fellow artists and through their respective communities.
Okay, great.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, can
You're
I ask,
welcome.
just, sorry, Trini, I have a question.
Mhm.
On the NFT platform, or the way, this token, this project is based on NFT and stuff. So, will the transaction be made by the Akuma Matata token or BNB, like for the sales of
We're
the.
gonna Yeah, that's a good question. We are in talks with the company right now. We are actually discussing this very specific point. Personally, I would love to the native token to be used because it's an advantage for the native token. Because if more people want to be part of our marketplace, they have to buy our token, which eventually increases our volume, and increase in volume increases our price point of the token. So yeah, I would love that. However, we might also, incorporate currency like BNB because primarily we are also on the BNB blockchain right now. So we might also create a currency for the blockchain. But personally, I would like it to be the native token or the native currency to be used because it's our own NFT marketplace. So why not?
Oh, okay, okay. That's so nice. And I have another question. The dev and the team wallets, is it gonna be locked?
No, dev wallets were even the previous time around. It was not locked, and we did not like even from the previous contract. We never sold one token till date. I can give you the addresses of the previous dev wallets, and you can take a look at all those dev wallets if we ever sold because everything is on blockchain. So we never sold. There is no. I think where there is no trust. Or where there is community that you don't know, yeah, people do that to lock it. However, we're confident enough, we know each other, and if any developer other than the one who already left, if they wanted to sell, they would have sold after the price came down. Like even at that time their dev wallet was worth 50 to $60,000 even at a low market cap. But they never sold. We stayed together as a team. We were in a unity, and the dev wallets, quite frankly, answer your question, the dev wallets will not be locked. However, other wallets will be locked, and also we're going to use a multi-signature wallets for all of them.
Oh, all right. That's a very, very nice answer. for the donation, do you guys you know ask the community where the next donation should be, or you guys just choose, or you just make the donation, take a percentage from the sales and buy slippage and the transactions, and do you just go to your partners and donate to them, or the community decide which partner of yours you guys the donation is going to go to? How do you guys decide?
Yeah,
Because I can see you guys have a
exactly.
lot of partners.
Yeah, yeah. So that was also precisely one of the reasons for partnerships. Is initially we wanted to partner up with like 8 to 10 charities at least, so that once we partner up with them, we give them their initial donation. Then we start asking the community or hold polls for the community, so they can choose which which charity we actually donate to. However, we faced this problem, and then we had to focus on other stuff. But yes, this idea is gonna continue after we decide after we partner up with at least 8 to 10 charities, so we have enough options for people to choose from.
Yeah, that's nice. I think with the questions I've asked, I think it has given a lot of people the broad reason why they should invest in this, because you guys answer all the questions perfectly. And I'm actually chatting up with some of my friends because I have a small group, as I've told you right now. They are so much interested in this particular project. If you guys follow your tokenomics, this is surely going to go to the moon. I will leave the floor to Trini. I think he has another question.
Okay, cool.
Okay, sure.
Okay, great. Benny. Anyone else has any other questions? Seeing some coming in on the chat. Okay, let me start with some. Jabari Hodge is asking, how often is the reflection speed out, and will you be deploying on another blockchain?
Yeah. So that's actually another good question. We have a dashboard that we will create. So the reflections, actually, we give the investor the option to either choose from BUSDs or Hakun tokens, our native tokens. So it's not going to be automatic reflections. You are going to go on our website. We'll have our dashboard over there. You connect your wallet to our dashboard. And let me tell you, with regards to connecting your wallet, you're connecting your wallet to our dashboard will be completely safe, because you're not actually connecting your wallet to it. You're just connecting one string of your address. So it's totally safe. You won't face any security problems by connecting to our dashboard. So you connect to our dashboard, you will have the option, because based on your percentage, uh, for your address, funds will be dedicated in tokens, right? So if you want to sell, for example, if you want to withdraw BUSDs from the reflection that you receive, you just click on the button, and the contract will sell those tokens for BUSDs, and BUSDs will directly get transferred to your wallet. Or if you want tokens, you just click on tokens, and the tokens will be directly transferred to your wallet, and your bag will be increased over time.
Okay. I didn't. So, will there be automatic reflections, or you have to manually claim each time on the website, or you just need to claim once on the website, or
No, you will have to manually claim. So in our case,
okay.
every 6 hours you will be able to claim. However, if you don't want to claim on the 6 hour point, you could claim a day later, you could claim a week later, you could claim 10 days later. That's totally your choice. Your funds will be there staying for you. You just connect your wallet. You could come after 5 days. That's the beauty of our dashboard. You could come after 5 days. A certain amount of money will be accumulated for you. If you want tokens will be transferred. If you want BUSDs, you can just click on BUSDs, and BUSDs will be transferred to your wallet.
Okay, great. So, well, the reflections will be in BUSD. So, even if you wait a week or 10 days or what the case is, your funds will not, or your value wouldn't increase because it is in BUSD. Correct?
No, no.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So no, actually, those what the contract does is the contract dedicates your part of, for example, there is your address, your wallet. So the contract identifies your address and it dedicates your percentage of tokens to your wallet on the dashboard, but you still haven't received them. So you have to go on the dashboard and receive those tokens. Now, initially they are available in token form, but if you want BUSDs, you click on the BUSD part, you retrieve. What the contract does is the contract will automatically sell those tokens, whatever amount of tokens. For example, let's assume 100 tokens were dedicated to your address. The contract will sell 100 tokens immediately into BUSDs, and BUSDs will be transferred to your wallet.
Okay, so let me just get it. Every 6 hours, the contract will allocate tokens for your wallet in terms of a number of tokens. Correct?
Yeah, yeah. It will keep allocating. However, you will only be able to withdraw after every 6 hour
After
period.
6 hours. Okay, and so if so, you will have an allocation of the native token. So if the price of the token were to increase, um, your value of tokens or your value that you have would increase as well.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, they'll keep accumulating. Even if you're not there, they'll keep accumulating on the dashboard for you.
Okay, okay, cool. I just wanted to clarify that because I know like some tokens now coming out with like ADA or tokens that is pumping like XRP or Ripple or any token that is pumping, they come out with the reflection in that token, just to incentivize getting paid in that token as it is pumping. So this will be the same effect for your token. Once the price increases, and you have 1,000 token to collect, if the price double up, then your value of your token will automatically double up. Let me just
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, great. And the question two from Jabari Hodge is, will you be deploying on another blockchain?
Yeah, yeah, that's our long-term plan. Number one, we're currently on the BNB blockchain. Number two, yes, we'll be creating our own blockchain. And number three, we're also thinking of crossing into other blockchains to provide people to be able to buy them. You know, there are lots of blockchains. For example, there's Ethereum. Even Cardano is starting ADA, like you mentioned. Cardano is starting their smart contracts. So yes, we have that into consideration.
Okay, great. Let me just scroll through some of the question. I will just like have to skip some of the question that was answered. Someone asked why to use your platform instead of other NFT marketplace, and I think you answered that already. I'm not sure when they asked.
Yeah.
Someone asked how you guys going to avoid launch down because lots of hype are there for this project. You answered that already.
That's already answered. Yeah.
Okay, I think Harley asked that. Moving on. After launch, what is the first marketing plan? I think you answered that already.
Yeah.
Okay. Some Cosmonaut. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, buddy. Aren't you guys afraid of declining volume, making the BUSD rewards completely useless? Wouldn't it be better to just reflection or add? Okay, I think Zay just answered this question. The reflections is in the native token. Number two question two is NFT mainly a buzzword going for crazy prices, usually used for money laundering. What are your thoughts on? You understand this question, Azid? NFTs mainly a
Yeah,
buzzword.
yeah. I understand. I read it. Yeah. So, answering the first question, aren't you guys afraid of declining volume, making the BUSD rewards completely useless? No, to be honest, the current marketplace have to, unfortunately, as much as we can talk about the technicalities, you still have to, there's a certain market trend and you have to keep to the market trend. And right now, the reward system is it's kind of rewarding. So, there's holders who still, of course there is that aspect of the volume thing. However, there are a lot of people who have told me that they will just take their token rewards instead of USDs and just increase their bag over time. And our long-term aspiration and our long-term goal is to become an altcoin, and maybe somewhere down the line, maybe a year later, once we are going to better ranges, better use cases, we will actually we will actually think of taking down our skill tax and move on to other exchanges. Maybe if you're lucky enough, we go on to Binance. It's a very big dream, however. But the idea is long term. If we want to get to an altcoin, we have to revert back on our taxation system, completely hold it off, and do something different. So focus on our use cases like most of the altcoins. So yeah, we also have our managed trading system. So yeah, even if like the we feel that it's dropping badly, we can always activate our amendment buyback, lower it and sell, try to sell whatever we can, or whatever we have to do. NFTs are mainly a buzz these days and pretty press used for money laundering. To be honest, I don't know if it's used for money laundering, and if they do, unfortunately, that's not good. However, that's not in our control. People bring in funds. What's to say anyone investing into any coin right now could be bringing money laundered funds? Even in any project, who knows about that? So there's actually a lot of things that go into it, and where the funds come from, that's not in our control. And quite honestly, we're on the Binance blockchain, so KYC is their thing. It's not a headache as of this moment. And yeah, and NFTs, to be honest, it's not just buzz. The actually bull run for an NFT, it's not even here. It's hardly been. It's just the surface that has been scratched with the NFTs, and there's a lot more to go. Question number three: white paper next to the NFT marketing. They really getting substantial on it. Nothing worthy to give continue buy pressure for your viewers to watch. What are your plans going forward? Not talking about marketing or giveaways. Yes, we actually. I don't know if you guys already know about our Kenyan project. So what we're doing is we're incorporating in Kenya as a company. Let me tell you first of all, we are already incorporated in UK and US as a company, Hakuna Matara Token Limited, and we're also incorporating ourselves in Kenya. So the idea is to make Hakuna Matara available to people in Kenya. Our main focus is launching into the African market, starting from Kenya. We already have a person on ground. He's taking care of everything, and what we want is we want to make. Our tokens available to people through these agents over there. Agents will buy our tokens and people will be able to keep them. That's the first step. The second step is actually to make our token easily for people to make it easy to be able to use for transactions in day-to-day life. For example, if they go to a restaurant or if they do go to a grocery store, they have to buy themselves something. They could just transfer their token, and for that we need a wallet. So we're also contemplating of creating our own wallet as well. So yeah, there's, to be honest, NFT marketplace. Our charity is just scratching the surface right now. Is just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more down the line. That's just the beginning of our use case. We have the African projects, and that's just the beginning. To be honest, I can't share any more details on other use cases because it's still in works. However, there's so much more else, and of course, you forgot to mention about the gaming thing. Look at Game, the only successful project that has been able to use the gaming idea is Axie Infinity, and Axie Infinity is the only game right now. They don't have any competition. They're taking away the more volume, so most of the volume actually. So if we provide people the opportunity to, because our game is a play to earn game, it's not just playing a game, but you will also be earning money at the same time. Why wouldn't anyone do it if you're earning good money? So yeah, that's, like I said, that's just the beginning of our use cases, and a lot more are coming.
Okay, great. Well, no, you mentioned that the game is still in development, but any sneak peek info or information on the game, like NFT trading card, um, any information I could mention on the
That's a
game?
good question. Yeah, yeah, that's a good question. Prankit, could you please elaborate on the gaming part?
Hey, how are you doing?
Great.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, for the gaming, it's not going to be like a card basis. We want to proper have a proper PvP version in the future. But the thing with having a game is that it does not take a few days for you to develop a game and integrate it into the blockchain. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be releasing our game into like small phases. So it's going to be updates after updates and us adding more things to the game. So for the game, initially, what I can reveal to you is like we would have three factions, and they're going to be like a faction is like a plate faction where you have like common soldiers, rare knights, legendary royal knights, and then you have cloth. So there are these multiple levels for these NFT characters. So initially, you'll be buying a card pack, and from that not a card pack, sorry, a character pack, and from the character pack, you'll be getting a character, and using that, you'll be playing certain missions. So those certain missions have their own chances, and the as you play a much harder mission, you can earn much more. In rewards. So, for example, a common soldier, if a common soldier, the lowest level soldier, could earn about $100 a day, we have the highest level of our soldier could potentially be earning about $200 to $300 a day. So you can have multiple characters that you can own, and there will be multiple card packs. It's just that I cannot reveal too much information to you guys as well. But at the same time, you can own multiple characters, and you can play within eight hours. So there's going to be an 8 hours where you can play, and then after 8 hours you can play again. So throughout the day you can play the game three times, and you can earn money three times depending on what missions you perform. So right now we will be writing a full white paper, and the white paper is going to contain all the game mechanics as to how the game would exactly perform, how the character packs are going to be, what the chances are going to be, and how much money you can potentially earn. And there are chances for you to earn all of your investment, make your ROI in like even 10 or even in 20 days. So, all of that information for us, we're going to write it down, and it's going to be posted on our website as well. So, it's going to contain all the detailed mechanics, the earnings, the rewards, and how the characters and everything can be for you guys.
Okay, wow. Sounding very exciting, bro. Sounding very exciting. Uh,
Yeah.
okay, so Zaid, you want me to continue with going through some of the questions? I think it's almost is over an hour now. We are in on the AMA. Very informative, I must say. I'm learning quite a lot from this project and liking it more and more as you guys go through some of the details and show some of the work you all with. One thing you mentioned, Zaid, you mentioned that you were registered in Kenya as an official company. Uh, that's something big, though. I didn't realize. See, what advantages would that give as a crypto company being registered in a country? Because I know many projects haven't even dreamed about being registered or anything. So, could you just like elaborate on how that will work or what advantages that could give?
Yeah, so to be responsible, to be honest, especially in the African market, there is no structured framework for cryptocurrency in their countries. However, through our introduction, we're hoping to build a good framework for cryptocurrency over there. Starting with our project, of course, that's the focus to be able to, bring awareness to people that this is cryptocurrency. You can earn a lot of people. There are economic problems in some of the African countries, at least, and we're hoping that through cryptocurrency they can earn a lot of money. Because I don't know if you know about this, but there is this M-Pesa system in Africa, and through M-Pesa people can send and receive funds, very easily. So it's much easier than a bank. So we're hoping through this M-Pesa system we can also incorporate our token. They'll be able to buy, and of course be able to make it usable for these people in their day-to-day lives. That's the most important part. If you go into a restaurant, you pay through Hakuna Matata tokens. If you go buy something else, you pay through Hakuna Matata tokens. Why pay the native token? So basically, that's the whole idea, and that's the long-term plan. However, of course, it requires a lot of work, and it's gonna It's gonna be a very long process. We're ready for the work. We already work hard, and everything's gonna be done properly. So yeah, no worries.
So you guys are actually registered as a cryptocurrency company, not as a charity there, or you just pass through this cryptocurrency and then charity. Which one are you guys registered? Is it
Charity
with? Okay,
charity
I
is
hope
one
you
part
understand.
of our project.
Okay,
Charity is
okay.
just one part of our project. We'll be donating to charities all over the world. We've already donated to a few countries and we'll be doing more donations. So, yeah, it's just the beginning. This is just the tip of the iceberg with the charity. And of course, the African country, the idea is, of course, to build framework, a strong framework from Kenya. And from there, once we have the idea implemented, we're going to move from there to other African countries medium easy, and we're going to go there step by step, increasing our volume and make our token accessible to all the people, and also at the same time help them to earn some money, because there's some countries that are facing economic problems. So yeah, make it easy for them, of course. And the other thing is we have a billboard coming up in Africa, in the capital city in Kenya, in Nairobi. And we're going to do some campaigning over there to aware people about our project, and also to make them make it interesting for them to invest into a project, spread awareness to them, educate them about cryptocurrency.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So
That's
let's continue.
sorry. That's nice.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
nice. If you guys are ready to expand, like you, as you said, you're ready to take over Africa countries. I am from Nigeria, and as you can know, Nigeria is actually, one of the rock place of cryptocurrency in Africa. Like we use Binance over every other country in Africa. So maybe when you guys decide to expand, to like other countries in Africa, like Nigeria, I am ready to be one of your voluntary, like to push this token to everybody in Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria and we all believe in crypto. We use crypto. And if you guys are interested to open it wider, like maybe from Kenya to other African countries, I will be there for you guys 247 anytime you guys want to move to.
Lovely, brother. Why don't you DM me after this, and we'll create a Nigerian group and we'll discuss it. Our team's going to be there. We're going to discuss a whole bunch of ideas. Actually, a few Nigerians actually contacted us. They asked for some things. Zishan, could you please share the pictures from Nigeria? Some of the people are helping us with flyers over there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So of course, brother, you can DM me after this. We will have a discussion. We'll create a group and continue this discussion. We'll look at ways of how we can do business in Nigeria as well. I would love that, to be honest.
Seriously, you will see how wide. Nigeria is one of the most populous country in Africa, and we are the most. We use crypto more than any other countries in Africa. You can just check
Yeah.
the statistics. So
No, I heard
you
about
guys are
that. I
welcome.
heard about that.
And we are learned. We are crypto learned. So we want to expand. We want to use something new. So you guys are actually very welcome. I'm gonna DM you right now, and I think we continue the chat after this.
Yeah, sure. No worries. Definitely.
Okay. Wow. Look at that. Just got some collaborations going. I'm really happy if you guys can make something big in Nigeria, Ogbini, and good luck to both you guys on that. Uh,
Yeah,
so
yeah, definitely, of course. By the way, I would also like to make an announcement. Uh, I just decided that we will give away one whitelist spot to the best questions asked today. So, of course, we're noting down all these questions, and we will be giving away one whitelist spot after we complete the survey for the best question.
Wow, that's nice. Apart from the point 0.5 BNB. Wow, that's so nice.
yeah.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Okay. Great.
Happy to help.
Good. Great, guys. So let's continue moving on with the questions they have. Aren't you guys afraid? I think I reached on Cosmot. I think you already answered Cosmonat. What are your long term project
Yeah.
plans? Elvin asked, "What are your long term project plans?" I think this was already answered. Where will I be able to where will I claim BUSD? Well, that was already answered as well. Um, Almost 80% investors have focused on price of token short term. I think you already answered this, Azir, or you did not.
Sorry, let me take a look because I'm also.
I think you somehow answered it.
What's the question?
Oh, it's almost 80% investors have just focused on price of token in short term instead of understanding the real value of project. Can you tell us motivation and benefits for investors who hold your token long term? I think you answered that, no?
Of course, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's answered. That's answered.
Okay. Why I can okay, yes. Yes.
And again, if as this is a very long time project, you guys should try extend the liquidity locked. 6 months is not is very short. Just make it a year plus because I can see this going far. So 6 months is way too small for the liquidity locked. Can you guys
Can you hear me?
extend? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys extend the liquidity locked
Yes.
to?
Let me tell you, what is the reason for people locking liquidity?
I think Zeta dropped off, but Agbini, I think Zeta explained the possible problems of locking the liquidity. I think he explained that before. I'm not sure if he was here as yet, but he explained some points
Some point. Yeah.
on, on the
He
problem.
Yeah,
actually did.
Okay. Can you hear
yeah,
me?
he explained. Yeah, I just suggest to expand it.
I understood your question. I understood your question. The reason we're going for a short, for short time, maybe 6 months to 12 months, is because if we find a good if we guy find a good exchange that we want to move our liquidity to down the line, and if the exchange is giving us good volume, we can shift at least maybe say 50 to 60% of our volume, or maybe 60 of our liquidity over to that exchange. So that's one of the reasons we're going for a short amount of liquidity, uh, lock liquidity thing.
Exactly.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Someone
So
Harley. Yeah, go on.
when are you guys when are you guys scheduling the pre-sale, the private sale, and the launch?
As mentioned, we're still waiting for CERTIC to give us a green light. Once they give a green light, we will finalize our date. And of course, you guys are in our Telegram group. You just have to wait for the news, and we will make announcements on our Telegram. Make sure to follow our socials. You can also follow us on our Discord. We also give constant updates on Discord. So yeah, all news will be given in due time whenever we have the announcements.
Of course, Zad. I'm following all your social media. I've already followed every because I love this project. I'm in your Telegram. I'm in your Discord. I'm just in every of your social media right now because I love this project.
Perfect, perfect. We're happy to have you guys. Absolutely.
Okay. Someone is asking.
I'm
Well,
also a
if
big fan of the West Indian cricket team. I don't know
okay, bro,
cricket
that
players
will
are, but
definitely be
I'm a big cricket fan. So yeah.
me too. I love cricket. Love uh, Pollard and Bravo, and that's another conversation.
Do
And
do you lo-
go ahead, go ahead. Yeah,
you love cricket? Well, then you must be a fan of
I
Chris Gayle. Then
Chris. No,
DJ Bravo
yeah, I live close to some of those guys,
champions.
Pollard and Bravo.
It's really nice.
Yeah, I live close to Pollard and Bravo and some of the cricketers in Trinidad. So that's also great, bro. So yeah, that will be definitely a discussion,
Oh,
Zaid,
okay, that's
on
nice.
another topic, on another forum. Someone asks the question: you guys have
Yeah.
planned to launch on your own launch or your own pad, launch pad? Uh, Aziz, did you get that question?
I think you have answered that question before.
Oh, with the launch pad. Okay, cool. Sorry about that.
Yes, you have answered that.
Okay, and I see someone Harley asked the question if this AMA will be for any whitelist. She just asking about whitelist for the this AMA, and I think Zay just mentioned he will include the whitelist slot or whitelist spot. Someone just asked a question as
Yes.
well as
Yeah.
yeah, someone just asked a question. Will there be a storyline for the game and character development, or like I think
It's a proper game. It's going to have a storyline. It's going to have characters and everything. A proper game.
Yeah. We're going to have a proper lore around it, and as we expand more, introduce more features into the game, there's going to be much more additions to the game in itself, as in player versus player feature, uh, and a proper storyline with missions and everything. So we have a proper development team, about 6 people, who are working on to develop a game with us.
okay. Yeah, I think the question more going on the line of like Yu-Gi-Oh or some of the other card or other games. I know when you have the storybook, like you have a book or something that the game is made from a book, so you kind of support each other. So people have like a streamline of what to expect and so on. That's something to consider maybe.
Sorry, like a roadmap is what you're saying?
No, no, I mean like a book, like if you have or if you look at Naruto book or the or any
Ah,
sort of book where have the story that the game will be based
hmm.
on. Um,
Oh no, for the storyline, I think are you asking, are we in, like, is our story inspired from somewhere,
no, I'm asking,
from somewhere, or like, or you're asking that we have like a proper book around our story?
yes, that's it. If you create a book with the characters and a storyline for persons to have before the game launch. So when the game launch, there will be certain characters persons might like, or person might want to get the NFT for certain characters based on the book before the game launch.
Yeah, yeah, we could have that. I can talk to my team today, and we could work on that as well. That's a good idea too.
Sure, bro, sure. Uh, Someone asking you will collaborate with some whale pump groups. Give more details. Are you going to be credible for your project? Fundamentals are already here. I think Ahmed has asked a question. I think you answered some of it. I don't know if Zaid could touch on that.
Is there here? Let me try to see. Zia dropped out again. Let me ask him.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, he just
Oh, he left. Okay, guys. I don't know if Zaid is still here, but definitely this was a very informative EMA. Almost a 1.5 year going for, and there's questions after questions and good answers and information that keeps swinging around. We even have some collaboration going on and some new ideas concerning the game and so on. So I will leave the competition results for the Hakuna Matata developers. They could choose which they think is the best question they received, and if they want to complement it with the reward of a whitelist slot and the point 0.5 BNB, or if it will be separate, or if maybe have a first and second prize. Maybe we can just do a quick poll after, just to decide how we reward the prize competition, just to make it fair. Uh, how we go and reward, because I know there was a lot of person asking question, and and if we just give award it to someone just so without any justification, person could claim bias. So so maybe we just have a poll after the Hakuna Matata person could just see what their thoughts are.
Ziad is back as well.
Oh, Zaid,
He was having.
Yeah, sorry guys, I have some problem.
okay, Zaid. We were just concluding more or less, Zaid. And we were just concluding the AMA, right? Saying that we went on for about an hour and a half, and that a lot of good questions were answered, and a lot of good answers were given. Um, just to say that with regards to the rewards or to the competition, if we maybe we can have a poll or something of how we could decide the winner or winners if you want to have one prize for everything for one person, or if you want to have like it maybe split it or something for a couple of person. It's up to you. We can just maybe go out, do a quick poll after on how we could select and award the prizes. What do you think on what's your thoughts on that, Zaid?
So for the whitelist part, we will just discuss it internally. We know everyone who has asked us questions. We will discuss it internally and choose one name, whoever we choose, whoever has asked questions today, and give away the whitelist part.
Okay, great. And so we'll do the same for the point 0.5 VNB. Okay, great. So I think that's it. Just like to thank the Hakuna Matata team for coming in here. It was very someone is speak someone is speaking. Go
Thank
on.
you for having me.
Yeah,
Sorry, were you saying?
I've been a little bit preoccupied. My daughter woke up, so I had to put her to bed. But yeah, thanks a lot for taking the time to come to our group and talk about your project here. It means a lot to us, and I believe that a lot of people will go in on investing with you because I believe that you are very transparent and that's nice for to see from an investor's side. Yeah, I'm very excited for the project to launch, and I hope everything goes well.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much,
So,
guys. Thank you so much, guys, for having us. We're really grateful for the opportunity, and have a good weekend, everyone.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, Zed, you're welcome.
Uh,
I've sent you a DM. You can actually check it for the collaboration on spreading these projects to Africa because
Sure,
I stay in Lagos,
sure, sure.
which is one of the center of Nigeria. So I have a group of crypto friends that I can share this with.
okay, great, excellent. Glad to hear the collaboration.
Sure, we will create a group now, and we will include you, and we'll continue the discussion. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.
Okay, guys,
All
and
right.
just to point it out to everyone again that this recording will be uploaded on YouTube. There will be a video of it. I was streaming a video, it's showing all the pictures and everything, and all the website as well. So this will be uploaded on YouTube. So persons who missed the AMA could always get it after. So have a great weekend, guys. Enjoy the rest of the Sunday and be safe.
All right,
thank
see
you.
you guys.
See you guys. Bye.